Oh no. All right, hun buns, it's the end of the day. I don't know what that is. It's the end of the day. It's time for us to be a part of the Get Along gang so we can go on and get along and go home. This is definitely a Friday. Urkel from Family Matters is full in effect. I don't have to take this. I am going home for real. I'm going home so I can, one, get my mail. Call UPS this afternoon. Well, this morning, I should say. Okay. So when I called them, I didn't do a video this morning because I had a lot of stuff I was trying to get done before I had to get to work. So I didn't do a video this morning. But call UPS on my lunch, right? To ask them, like, what is going on with my package, right? The lady, the representative I talked to informed me that
the parking ticket or present credit card.
She informed me that the package was delivered to the post office because the post office is going to deliver it the rest of the way per the instruction of the carrier. I said, okay, well, I said, if that was the case, I said, then I guess they really should have sent me a tracking number for the post office and not UPS, because with UPS, the furthest it's going is to the post office by my house. It's not coming to me. And she was like, well, within 1 or 3 days, you should get your package. I'm hoping that it's coming today. It was, you know, sorted or whatever it is today. Well, yesterday and been delivered today. That's what I'm hoping. So I'm going to check my mail when I get home. And then take my shower. And once I take my shower, and which, like I said, that was kind of strange. It didn't make any sense. You know, the post office is going to be delivering the package and not, or they could have just put, I don't know. Maybe I'll use the same tracking number and put in, check with the post office and see what it says. That could be the thing. Maybe it's the same tracking number. I hope so. I don't know. Because I wasn't given a tracking number beyond that. So, and I was looking forward to my onesie. Y'all think I'm joking. I'm serious. I was looking forward to my onesie. It's cold. Do you know what it is to still be in something nice, warm, and snuggly? Soft. Like, just, like to have, like, you don't understand. So, it is what it is. And we'll just have to see how it goes. And work from there. I know I need to, which on my way to my uncle's, what I'm going to do is stop at H-E-B and get him some hot sauce and sherbet. And work from there. I also need to bring a storage container because I'm going to try to make the stir fry today. I was going to go online actually and try to find a vegan garlic noodle stir fry, something like that, because that's what I think I want to do with the vegetables that I have, the peppers, the onions and stuff that I have leftovers, green onions. I think that'd be a good deal, like a good meal or something, to go ahead and make. It's cold, it's something that it could be good to go. And that way I could chop up all the vegetables and, they can still be used while they're still fresh, utilized and everything into a good meal. And that way, I have leftovers enough for my uncle. So if he wants, the next day, he can just put some in a bowl and warm it up, and he'll be good to go, and he'll have to worry about anything. And I think that'll be pretty good. So I'll probably, like I said, look online and see what I can find and work from there. Or I can go to Masala Walk and get their blazing noodles, which those are vegans with vegetables. That's always another choice. But I'm gonna look online and see what all I need first. If there's not a lot of ingredients or stuff that I have to go get, then, because the veggies I already got, the noodles I already got, it's more or less the garlic sauce that you have to make, the garlic noodle. Because I like spicy garlic noodles. And I know there's like certain sauce. Oh, and I also need to get some more vegan butter. That's the other thing. So, I'll work with it. Do what I can. Figure it out, But we're definitely I'm gonna have to chop the vegetables up this weekend, and I'm gonna have to use them because I bought them last week, and I bought them the week before, so almost 2 weeks ago I bought them. So I definitely have to use them, like the bell peppers and onions and the scallions and stuff, because I don't want them to go bad. So it's gonna be chop, 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 chop when I get over there to my uncle's house and work from there. That works for me. So hopefully you guys had a good day, a great day, an awesome day. It may be the end of the day for me, but doesn't mean it's the end of the day for you. So I'm gonna go home and do that. One of my coworkers was asking me, because he and his wife are vegan, their family, right? And he was like, you been to any new places or anything? And I was telling him about the different places I've been to as of recently. Chef Kenny's, which is an Asian fusion restaurant for vegans. Also, I went to, the name that could not come to my mind while I was standing there talking to him about it was so veganly. But I told him I'll tell him on Monday when I remember, because it was just not coming to my head, right? And then I told him about R.A. Vegan. That's, and I showed him, I was able to remember that and pull it up on my phone. And he was like, oh, so you've been going to a few places? I said, yeah. And I told him for R.A. Vegan, I tried their place out for Thanksgiving dinner for my uncle and myself. And I was like, so it was really good. So he was like, oh, okay, gotcha. So, I was thinking also, besides the butter, the hot sauce, and the sherbet, maybe getting some, no. I think I have the onion rings. I put them in the freezer. I think I put them in the freezer at my uncle's house. So I don't even have to worry about that, because I was thinking, like, once I make that, if we're eating that today and tomorrow, it should last us to Sunday. And yes, I eat leftovers. Don't come for me. I told y'all this before. You're on the playground by yourself, you got comments about why you don't. That's your business, and more power to you. I'm not going to knock you for it. I eat leftovers. If it's good food and I got it left over, I'm eating it. Okay? So, but maybe like next week, we can, I was thinking about making like, actually I was, depending on how far the noodles stretch. If not, I'll end up making tacos, because I also have the corn tortillas that's in the refrigerator, and I definitely have to use those pretty soon too. So we have options of things to eat, right? So I'll be pretty good. I'll be good. Option. I was talking to my mom about some things yesterday, and she was concerned about my aunt, of how she was doing, because on some days, she's okay, and then there's other days to where, my mom says that it seems like she's having a hard time of breathing or telling you what's wrong. She just says, I don't feel good. And so my mom keeps trying to ask her, what doesn't feel good? And, is it your stomach? Is it your head? Like, what doesn't feel good? And she said my aunt won't tell her, or is not able to tell her which part of, her body may be aching or not feeling good. And, but my mom said that my aunt doesn't want her to call the paramedics. I was like, even though the nurses come out there, I think it's 3 days a week, and check her vitals and her oxygens and all that, right? And somebody comes out and they give her a bath and stuff. So my mom just says, that's concerning. And that was concerning for me, because I heard her, on the phone. I told Mama, if it gets any worse, she might not want you to call paramedics, but you need to. Especially if it gets any worse. I don't know, like, how my aunt is eating, because usually once someone is up in age, and my aunt is 90, and usually my mom says she keeps telling her, like telling her about her life insurance policy, who she has it with, and then she keeps telling her, I don't think I'm gonna be here much longer. And my mom was like, why do you say that? But when they're up in age, when they slow down from their eating intake, and they're really not moving, that is a sign that something is going on. It's also a sign that it can be a possibility. It can be constipation, or it can be their organs are starting to, slow down. And I was telling my mom, because I remember how my grandmother used to, tell me the same thing. She used to be like, I know I'm not going to be here much longer with you guys. And, that was hard to hear and to take, but she would say that. When it came down to those last days, those last weeks and last days, it was very much hard for me. I was like heartbroken. I was lost and devastated for a while, y'all. I mean, so much of me and my demeanor had changed. So when I got back to work, I could care less what people were doing. Before, I didn't really care what folks were doing, as long as they were there to do their job. After my grandmother passed, I was like, I don't give rats but if you're doing your job or not. I just don't. If your supervisor don't care, they letting y'all wreck shop, and you come back and everything has changed and people doing what they want to do, I'll be like, if the supervisor like it, I love it. I ain't about to sit here and mention nothing. Because at the time, I was gone from work for almost like 3 months. Almost 3 months. I was gone. Yeah, almost 3 months from December until the end of February. I was gone. So I went back, I think it was going into the last week of February. Well, a week and a half. I take that back. It was like a week and a half before February ended. So at that point in time, I was just numb. just very much numb. I was still crying at work, behind my grandmother, her not being here. And this was like over, 3 years ago. But it was just hard. It was just hard. Try it, boy. He was gonna come over at the last minute and got like metal rods and stuff in the back of his truck bed. Even though he has them tied down and everything, I'm still looking like, only thing I could think of is Final Destination. Am I the only one? Somebody please put in the comments. Am I the only one that be like, if you're behind a vehicle, like a truck or anything, 18-wheeler, anything that has, objects on the back of it, like the window and glass truck, or construction truck, or lawn service landscape truck. Anybody else have, like, if you ever seen Final Destination, and then you be looking like that's what they remind you of, Final Destination. That's what you get. You letting everybody and their mama just cut in front of you. I don't know what you're doing. I don't even know where you're driving to. I just know you need Jesus right now, because I don't know where you're going. I don't know where this Nissan is going, or anything else like that. As long as they go and keep it moving, I don't know where they're going. It ain't my vehicle. It's theirs. And may they get where they trying to go safely. Don't take nobody with you. Okay? I don't, She trying to get in where she fit in. These cars ain't letting over. I don't know what to tell her. Now she got an opening and she still ain't moved. Boy, she can't drive. She can't drive. Now you want to get in the left lane, then she can turn the signal off. She going to each his own. To each his own is all I can say. Is to each his own. That's all I can say. I don't know. Perhaps, she figured she wanted to go one direction 1 minute and the next minute she don't. I don't know. But she was very much confused, and I'm so glad she went ahead and got off in front of me and got in that far left lane, because whoo-wee. Well, that turnaround lane, let me put it that way, because I don't know what she was doing, what she was looking at, and where she was trying to go. But directions ain't her suit right now. Ain't in her cup of tea right now. It just ain't there. So, back to what I was saying. Certain things, when you're taking care of a loved one, and when it comes down to certain things and how things are going, it will start to break you down emotionally and affect you. And it can take some things out of you. But, I'm glad I was there for my grandmother when it came down to being there. And I never, ever want her or a loved one or anyone I know to be in a facility. I just don't. I just know you take care of your loved one. Especially if they sit up here and sacrifice and took the time and dedication to take care of you. You take that responsibility and you take care of your loved one. And you don't pawn it off. But at the same time, sometimes you can be taking care of a loved one all by yourself. Even though you may have other family members and whatnot. A lot of, situations come down to it to where it is only one person taking care of the family member, and the rest of the family is not chipping in. And you've seen, and it's very much true. It's very much true. And usually once your matriarch and is gone of the family, whomever that may be, right? Holidays are different. Family gatherings are different. You know, family reunions are different. Everything just changes and it alters, you know, because that dynamic that, you know, kept things together or kept traditions and doing things is gone. And sometimes, you know, it falls to the wayside and nobody carries it on, or you just start to stray away from it. So, you know, slowly but surely, now that, you know, I go over there and I help out with my uncle and everything, I have to remind myself to, you know, interact and not stay so much to myself. You know, like I said before, I don't do the holidays. Like, I don't decorate. I don't do traditional meals or anything like that. I just eat what I want to eat because I've been keeping to myself and, you know, only worried about having to make something for myself for a while. And so things have just changed. Things have changed a lot. And I was explaining that to my cousin, who mainly takes care of my uncle, you know, during the weekdays. And, you know, I strayed so far from the holidays to where I don't really celebrate them. And I said, I know that's not fair to my uncle because, you know, he's been used to certain traditions and things like that. So for me to be like, I don't decorate, I don't, you know, do those things, I don't make those meals. And, but my cousin does, and I was thankful enough that she still, you know, on Thanksgiving, she still bought him the traditional Thanksgiving meal and everything, and he was good with that. So I appreciated that because I explained to her, I don't do that. I don't do that. I admit that. I don't do that. So I appreciate that. And maybe for, you know, this holiday for this month, she might do the same thing, you know. I don't know if anyone else is like that. Like, it's not meant to be weird to anybody. It's just, I just don't. So, hopefully, like I said, y'all can put in the comments. Perhaps, you know, you go all out for the festivities. You know, no matter what the occasion is. Perhaps you don't. You know, you can put it in the comments. Say exactly what you make and what you don't make, what you stray away from, what you don't, because we just all have our ways of doing things. So we'll see. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. Trying to debate if I should get some gas or wait till Sunday. I got enough gas to get out there to my uncle's and home. Possibly even go to work on Monday, honey. And go from there. I gotta go home, pack my bag. I gotta pack an extra tile, you know, dry towels. It's one that I can leave there at my uncle's house. In the bathroom that I use over there, because I left my shower shoes last time. So I think I'm gonna take a towel over there. So therefore, you know, I have my own towel. And trying to think what else do I need to take where. Storage container, like I said. But I was also thinking, like, while I was at H-E-B, I know they have storage containers that you can buy. And I'm thinking about buying them and just leaving them there. Because last time I bought the, you know, the pot holder and stuff, and I left it there because there was no pot holder, dry towels or anything there. Because when my cousin had moved out, I guess certain things that were, you know, hers, she took with her. And I'm not mad at that. I understand. You know, those are if those are things that she purchased and she bought, hey, I'll take my stuff too. So, and just basically go from there. Just basically go from there. Oh, shucks. Oh, excuse me. Now, I do have, I have my niece's, one of my niece's birthday is in this month. And I was thinking actually of getting her a bracelet. Her mom says she likes anything pink. So I was thinking about getting her a bracelet and a watch. But I know she's only in the 8th grade. Now, I remember being in the 9th grade, and my uncle, who I'm speaking about, that I go and help out with, I remember when I was in the 9th grade for Christmas, he got me a watch. I think the watch was from Guess, and I remember wearing it and everything, but by the summertime came, I somehow or another, the face of my watch cracked, and I couldn't tell you what that watch is to this day. Like I said, I was in 9th grade when I got it for that Christmas. By that summer, because I remember I was sitting at the bus stop, because I was going to summer school, and I was sitting at the bus stop, and I was looking at, I happened to look up and look at my watch to see what time it was, seeing what time the bus is coming. And I remember looking at it, and it was across the face of it, the glass part was split. And I was like, when did this happen? I didn't even recognize or notice that it happened, and when it happened. I don't even know when. But I was like, kind of disappointed. Because I liked the watch, I appreciated the watch, and I wore that watch, baby. So, I couldn't tell you. I don't even know if I still have that watch or not, if it could be in storage or whatever it was. But we moved, when I was in the 10th grade. Well, after I finished with 10th grade. 11th grade, the summer going into my junior year, I ended up moving to California. So, I don't know where that watch could be, where it went, anything like that. I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, I have to figure, that's why I say I don't know if I should get her a watch, and she's only in 8th grade, and the watch may be too big for her wrist, because I ordered a watch from this company as well, Incomparable. Incomparable Watches. That's the name of the site. And let me see if I can bring it up. Is that it? Nope. Hold on. I'm trying to bring up the text message from them. Okay. It's Incomparable Watches, which is NC. Well, like N is in Nancy, C is in Charles, M is in Mary, P is in Paul, R is in Robert, B is in boy, L is in Larry. Incomparable. It's all like initials. But I got a watch from them and I think like 2 bracelets. Oh, sorry, sweetheart. I didn't even see him till the last minute. He stepped off the curb to cross the street. But he was on the opposite side of the street, walking this way. But, yeah. Now, the watch that I purchased is loose on my wrist. And so my niece, she's a itty bitty petite little girl. So I know that it's gonna be probably too big for her. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, like I said, I know it's going to be too big for her wrist, I do believe. So I don't think I'm gonna get her the watch. I believe I'll probably get her the 2 pink bracelets that they have on their site, and send that to her. I think that would probably be better. And I think she'll be more comfortable with the bracelets because, you know, she'll just be able to wear that a little bit more. So we're gonna go check the mail, then we're gonna come on back, go in the house, take a shower. I'm gonna try to look up this recipe for a vegan, well, a spicy garlic vegan sauce for the noodles, and see what all it entails to get if I don't have it in my house. Also try to purchase those bracelets for her. So y'all bear with me. Hold on. There's a squirrel. Little squirrely little thing. Hold on. Alright, y'all. I think these are my gloves. These are not the onesie. I don't know if they'll be delivered today or not, but I at least want to clear out my mailbox, just in case they have to put it in the mailbox. Okay, these are my gloves. These are supposed to be like, I guess if you can read it. But they're supposed to have the things to where it's a touch screen and it's getting cold. So, you know, the tips are for touch screen, and that way I can wear them from winter time. And they have like the material on the inside so to keep your hands warm. I hope so, because like I said, it's been cold. It's been very much so cold. So go from there. Get this, put this mail in here too. Put everything in one package, so I only gotta take one thing in the house. I ain't got time for all this. Alright, let's back up and head on to the house. That's what we gonna do. Don't want nobody coming out of nowhere, and then you be looking at them and they looking at you, and you looking like, okay. Alright, let's head on to the house. And she want to drive down the middle of the parking lot. Why is that, when you know people have to come and go, but you want to drive down the middle? I don't even know. I don't even know. So, about to be home on the range. Let me stop. Okay, stop telling on me. I'm almost to about the park. Stop telling on me. See, because I don't have my seatbelt on. My car telling on me. So, let's park. Go in the house. Look this information up. Take a shower. Get dressed. And be ready to come on back out and bust a move, as Bernie Mac would say, and head on to my uncle's. All right, your hunt buns. I appreciate y'all, you know, commuting with me and being a part of my drive coming home. And I pray that you get home or to work or your destination of choice safe and sound in one piece, no hassle, fuss, trouble, problems, or misunderstandings. And I just pray you guys have a good day. Had a good day, a great day, an awesome day, and that, you know, overall you feel good. You feel at peace with yourself. That, let's just say that. Oh Lord, here come them rascally little rabbits. That's a cat. Boy, these little felines be everywhere, all over the complex. I don't know what it is. But all right, let me take myself in the house, y'all. So, you know, definitely don't have any meet and greets if you can't help it, okay? I will talk to you guys, if the Lord willing to say so, the next time that I'm in the vehicle driving. You know, I don't know if I'll do a video going to my uncle's or not, or it won't be until Monday. Lord willing to say so. All right, I'll talk to you later.